Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to walk you through my thoughts on the Alma BB from Louis Vuitton and also kind of explain towards the end of the video why it might not be a forever bag for me. So this is the Alma BB. It's a pretty classic bag, probably one of the main classics from Louis Vuitton. I would say the Alma, the Speedy, and the Neverfull are probably their most known bags. So this bag is actually from 1934. It's the first time it was introduced. And it's comes in several sizes. This is the BB, so the smallest size. There's also, I think, a PM and MM, and I'm not sure if there's a GM. I will double check. I know that there's at least a PM and an MM, which is a medium size. So I wanted to give you a look at the bag before we get started with my thoughts. So this is the front. It doesn't really need to be there. It's kind of the same on both sides. And you'll see this is obviously the monogram canvas with the vachetta leather. Mine is from 2012, I think, is when this bag is from. So the vachetta has patinaed quite a bit. This does come with the key holder. Can't remember the name of it right now, but this is where you would keep the keys. And then obviously it comes with the Louis Vuitton lock. And then this has the lock piece. You can clip it through these two loops right here and actually secure the bag locked. Has the LV on one side and then it just says Louis Vuitton on the other. The actual hot stamp for this item is down here on the side, so you can see this one says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. It does have the feet on the bottom, and those obviously also say Louis Vuitton. And then this one, the BB, has the hooks here, so you can actually put the strap on it here and then carry it crossbody. So at the end I will do some mod shots for you guys. And so then inside the bag I have the little key or the lock pouch that comes with it, and then this is the strap. It's just a plain vachetta leather strap. And then I actually have an organizer in mine, so you can see that's it with the pink organizer. But take that out, and this is just the plain brown inside. It has one pocket here, and then the date code is actually down here in this pocket. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it because it's pretty hard on this bag, but these do go all the way down, so you get pretty good accessibility into the bag. And then also you can see it's got a piece of fabric here, so your stuff doesn't fall out if you do have it all the way open. And this is just a felt organizer from Amazon, so pretty basic. Just has a couple pockets, and then I actually wanted that specifically because of the bright color, because sometimes with the brown interior, and then if your accessories or your items are not brightly colored, especially if you have like canvas or monogram canvas from Louis Vuitton accessories, it can be kind of hard with its brown on brown all in there. So that's kind of why I went with the brighter color felt liner there. And you can get those liners off Etsy. I know Samorga is a really popular brand that does them. You do have to pay pretty heavily for shipping on that one though, so definitely look around. There's a couple of great YouTubers that always have codes that you can use, so I would definitely check around and see if you can find a code for a discount for them. Excuse me. So we'll go with pros of the bag. So it's obviously adorable. It's a classic style from Louis Vuitton. It's not going to date on you. It's always going to be kind of around and hold its value really well. Probably not as much as the Neverfull or the Speedy, just in my opinion. I think that this is a little bit more of a unique bag, which actually makes me like it because I don't think you see it as often. You can obviously carry it top handle or you can carry it on the shoulder or crossbody. And the nice thing about the BB size with these hooks here is that you can switch out the strap. So if you want to change up the look that way, you definitely can do that with this bag. So that's really good too. And it does have good accessibility into the bag. It's pretty simple, but it's pretty hard wearing, I would say, especially if you get it in the damier bin or in the is it the epi leather, which is pretty common. You can get a really bright color, or you could get a more muted color. This is a little bit more finicky just because of the vachetta, but this has some wear on it, but honestly, I think it's in pretty good condition considering. But if I know it's going to monsoon, I'm definitely not going to take this bag because I don't want to get rainwater all over it. But if I had the damier bin or one of the epi leather ones, I wouldn't worry about using it at all. So pros of the bag. Cons, at least for me, and again, this is always going to be a personal thing, I don't really see this being a forever bag in my collection. I love the look. That's what stops me every time I think about, you know, maybe selling this on or passing it on. I stop because it's such a classic bag from Louis Vuitton, and I love the look, and the price has only gone up on these items. So, you know, you're not going to get a better deal really, unless you're willing to take something in worse condition. A personal reason for me of why I don't think it's forever in my collection is just I have a lot of bags similar to this size, and ones that I prefer to this. One of my big sticking points, and I knew this about the bag going in, but it does have the structured bottom, which is good because it doesn't collapse in like the Speedy or anything like that, but it does mean it sticks out a little bit further from you. So I feel like that can get a little bulky. And honestly, although I love the size because it's petite, I have so many bags that are roughly around this size, and this one just doesn't stand out to me. Even though it is a classic, and I've toyed around with the idea of adding a twilly or a scarf from Louis Vuitton to just kind of jazz it up a little bit and make it work better for me. I could definitely do that, or as I said, I could change up the straps and everything and kind of make that work. One of the big sticking points is I hate the strap that it comes with. It's not adjustable. I think it's an awkward length. I don't think it looks good on the shoulder or crossbody for me. It might just be, you know, my frame. I'm 5'5", like size 10 jeans, so that might just be, you know, a personal thing for me. If you're taller or well, really, I feel like if you're more petite than I am, it would probably work better for you. And I did have the Alma PM, and that I felt like it was too big and too bulky and definitely not available really to wear crossbody. So I actually parted with that bag and had this one instead because I thought the smaller size would fix all the issues I had with that bag. But it really, I just don't think that this style is for me. I think of the classics, I'm definitely more of a Speedy girl. I'm not a fan of the Never Full. I find it really uncomfortable. I don't like to carry a heavy bag on my shoulder. I don't like the fact that it doesn't zip close. I really Louis Vuitton has a discontinued style called the Totally, and that actually is a much better fit for me as a tote bag from Louis Vuitton. So I have that in the Damier Azure canvas, and that works really well for me. But as far as this bag goes, I think if you have a lot of bags that are this size, maybe think twice about purchasing it. I think if you really like things that are crossbody and you like them to kind of mold to you, also think about this bag maybe not working out. And then I think you can carry a top handle, and it is comfortable enough to kind of loop through your arm, but it's a little small to do that, you know, all the time. I think I just think it looks a little, I don't know, like it's not my favorite way to wear it, to hand carry it. And I loved hand carrying the Alma PM, but that's just not practical for me. Because if you're out and about, I don't like having a bag that I have to carry or keep on my arm. It's really much easier for me to go crossbody or on the shoulder. Really, my preference with that is crossbody, because on the shoulder, I don't know if I just am built weird, but I can't get bags really to stay on the shoulder unless they're a tote bag. So anything with just a simple strap doesn't like to stay on my shoulder. So yeah, that's kind of the reasons why this bag isn't really working for me. Again, it's gorgeous, and I I hesitate every time I go to get rid of it because it is a classic. It will continue to be made. And if I ever want it again, I know that I'll pay more than what I already have to get this bag. I think it right now retails for $16.20. It's also always out of stock. So that's another thing. You probably should call an SA and see if they can help you find one, because they can probably get you one, but it's just online. Everything's always out of stock right now if it's a popular bag. That's definitely something to consider though. If you are on the fence, you can find a lot of these secondhand as well, in really good condition, but you are going to pay close to retail if you want that like new condition, just because, you know, it's a popular bag. It isn't in stock a lot, and the prices have gone up. But if you're willing to, you know, take maybe a different color in the epi leather that's not as popular, or you're willing to take something that's not in as great a condition, I think I've seen, like, the lowest I've seen is around $850 for some of them. And then I think roughly most of them in good condition are going to be around $1,200 to $1,300. And then obviously if you want like new, you're going to pay up, and you're also going to pay up for the damier abin and the monogram canvas, because those are just two of the really popular prints that this bag comes in. But they do often, you know, release limited editions in the Alma. So if that's something that you like, kind of like the unique factor of it, keep an eye out. But you are, again, going to pay more than what it is in just one of the traditional canvases, because that is a limited release type item. So let me go ahead and show you guys some mod shots of the bag and what it looks like on me, and then I will let you go.